Good morning. Today is Monday, February 2nd. This hearing of the Local Alcoholic Beverage Board of Marion County is now in session. My name is Tyler Graves, and I serve as the president of the board. Today we will hear cases in Speedway, Beech Grove, Lawrence. I guess we won't if they don't have any stuff on the agenda, and then the rest of Marion County, Indianapolis. Let me see who we have with us. Representing the city of Lawrence, Mr. Jim Hennigan. Representing the city of Indianapolis, to my immediate right is Mr. Peter Luster. Appointed by the Indianapolis City County Council, to my immediate left is Ebony Chappelle, and serving as secretary of this board is Excise Officer Amy Saunier. This meeting is being broadcast live on Channel 16. It will be rebroadcast several times in the coming weeks. You are on television, and the board requests that you act accordingly. At this time, please silence your cell phone so you do not interrupt the hearing. If you find it necessary to take a call or to have a conversation with someone here with you, please be respectful of others and step out into the hallway. Here is the order in which we will conduct business this morning. We will first ask individuals who have come to remonstrate to stand and come forward to the microphones hanging from the ceiling. Give us your name and the name and address of the business you're here to remonstrate against. We will then hear cases on today's docket pertaining to the town of Speedway, City of Beech Grove, and the City of Lawrence. Next, we will call all applicants for new or transfer applications on today's docket. We will then call renewals on today's docket which have violations or remonstrators. After we finish today's published docket, we will consider the cases that have been continued from a previous hearing. All of those coming before the board today, whether you're an applicant, representing the applicant, or are here to remonstrate, will testify under oath. Officer Saunier will now administer the oath.
If you're going to testify before this board, please raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answer you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Just barely got that one in the door. Okay. If an applicant should have remonstrators, it has been the practice of this board to accept one request for continuance from both the applicant and the remonstrator. Should the board deem it appropriate, additional continuances may be granted. Are there any remonstrators in the hearing room?
Good morning, Chris Dobb, remonstrating against Raj Suru Inc., 3801 East New York Street.
It's a renewal without violation, so I will send them a notice to appear and continue it to March.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other remonstrators in the room? Fantastic. Applicants appearing in Marion County are required to have 4 items before the board can hear your case. We will not hear your case if you do not have these 4 items, so please listen closely. The first, the affidavit of compliance of posting the permit advertising sign from the ATC for at least 10 days prior to the meeting hearing. The second, the affidavit of compliance or notice sent to the property owners and neighborhood organizations that you sent written notice to about today's hearing. The third, the zoning affidavit obtained from the Department of Metropolitan Development. And the fourth, the Marion County tax clearance form from the Indiana Department of Revenue.
In addition to those required documents, if you are a new or transfer application, you are required to have a final inspection approved prior to your permit being made active. I will give you my contact information when we call you forward and hear your application. It is your responsibility to contact me. I will not contact you to schedule that inspection.
Okay, with that, let's start with the City of Lawrence.
All righty, we have a new application. Is RR 4943192, the Blue Lagoon LLC, operating as the Blue Lagoon LLC, Lagoon, at 11705 Pendleton Pike.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do you have your application, sir?
Yes,
Go ahead and bring that up to the officer.
Morning. Yeah, I need the additional documents. Not this, yes.
Okay, all right, I'll take that back.
Yes.
What's the bar restaurant that Diamond and Wallace down there everybody put together over there?
Jeff.
The Ritz.
Golden Whistle?
The last.
Do you have the approval from zoning?
I sent in, trying to remember her name, I sent in the original form was stamped on, I believe, the 16th, and we communicated via email. It was submitted with the notarized stamp via email,
Okay.
and he said they would submit it to the board.
No, they don't submit it, they submit it back to you, and you have to bring it to the board. So we need that approval before we can hear your application. Do you want us to give you some time to see if you can get that approval? If you can get it, email it to, if it's been emailed to you, you can email it to me. They're actually in this building
Yeah,
now.
I've been down there.
Yeah, if you want to run over there and see if they can get, if it's done. How long ago did you submit it to them?
The original was on the 16th, and our last communication was probably the 22nd or something.
Okay, so we'll give this back to you. We'll give you some time if you want to run down there and see if you can get it from them.
Any
No,
problem
we'll
if
have to-
Jim's gone?
Do you?
How long will it be? I do have to be somewhere, but yeah, 11 like you, but yeah.
Okay. We'll give you an hour. Hour, is that okay?
Sure.
He shouldn't need that long to figure out
No,
if it's
that's
done or
fine,
not.
that's
Yeah.
fine. He's cool.
Otherwise, we'll have to continue.
Nah, we'll try to get him in.
So he's the board appointment for the city of Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
And if he's done, then he usually leaves. So we'll give you an hour and see if we can. If not, hit you next month.
Okay, all right.
Perfect.
All right, buddy. Okay, we have another new one. It is RR 4943254, Hunters Indy LLC, operating as Hunters Pub at 8150 Pendleton Pike.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do you have
You
an?
looking at somebody back there?
Hey, I was looking at my representative.
Which one? Greg? Okay.
Yeah,
Here you go. You guys can have a seat.
thanks.
Thank you.
Good morning, Greg Gendrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Lee Suk Young, who is the owner of Hunter Indy LLC. It's your second license in Indiana.
Okay.
Jim? Okay, what is, this right now, this property has got a vacant car lot, a car wash on it. What's your,
The plan on the car lot is to demolish and then build a new plaza there with a restaurant in it called Hunter's Pub. It's a sports bar.
okay.
She operates another one up in Lafayette called Hunter's Pub. It's under VU LLC.
Because I know the city of Lawrence was worried there's a food truck sitting there now. We was making sure it wasn't for the food truck.
No, it's not the food truck.
Okay, well,
No.
okay.
That's
I
just temporary. They're just leasing
I
property.
I know the building office has, or the building construction office has not seen any plans for you to build anything on there or tear it down. Have you submitted any of them?
As of yet, no. We're in the process of getting the plans together on that currently.
Okay, my question to you, should we grant a permission for a license if the building's not?
Yes, so what will happen is it will go into escrow, and then, once the building is complete and they're ready to open, then I would go out and do the inspection.
Okay, so, yeah, I got no problem with approving. I just want to make sure it's not, it's gonna, you know.
So tell us a little bit more about is it going to be 21 and over only? Is it going to be family dining?
It's going to be family dining with the population and the demographics in that area. I would venture to say it's probably going to be mostly over 21. but there will be under 21 allowed. Her current bar up in Lafayette's only over 21.
That would be good.
Wow,
It'd be good. It'd be nice to get rid of that eyesore that's there. I do appreciate
Yeah.
you wanting to build there.
Yeah, she
been
owns
there.
the property, so
Yeah, it's been there forever, yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you had your license in Lafayette?
It's 2 years.
2 years? And how many violations do you have?
0.
0? What is your policy for checking IDs?
Anyone under 40.
What happens if one of your employees does not check an ID and does serve a minor?
It's not happened, but they would be written up and probably suspended, further pending investigation, go through the investigation.
Do you have a written policy?
Yeah, it's in the employee handbook.
It is?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
How, I'm sorry, I might have missed it, but what capacity are you expecting? How large of a restaurant?
Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 160. So decent size, but not too overly bearing.
7 days a week?
7 days a week.
What are the hours?
Be from 11 to 10, probably Sunday through Thursday, and like probably midnight on weekends.
Do you have a time frame? Because I know the city's going to ask me, when do you think you'll be tearing this down and building?
Within the next 18 months.
18 months, okay. So they can expect some paper, some
Yep.
information coming from you people?
Yep.
Okay, because they're going to ask. All righty. Then I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Glad to see you doing something with the property. That's-
Oh,
that's
my
good.
gosh, you all right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a transfer, which is RR 4943234, El Phoenix Texas Mexican LLC, operating as El Phoenix Texas Mexican, 10,625 Pendleton Pike.
Thank you.
Good morning, Jeff McKean. I have with me Mariano Acosta. This is a transfer of ownership. It was formerly VW3's along Pendleton Pike in the Walmart Shopping Center. Mr. Acosta's got 2 locations currently open in Marion County. He's held those permits for as long as 9 years and has had some other locations at various times. Never had a violation in all that time. Do you want to tell just a little bit about what the concept's going to be? Mexican restaurant, Tex-Mex?
It's like normally like a family restaurant.
What's the capacity? How many people?
There is, but I'm thinking like around a couple hundred.
Yeah, probably.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good size. Yeah.
So you've had your license for 9 years, no violations.
No,
Why?
because I take care.
Followed the law, followed the
Follow
rules?
law. And all the employees follow the law.
Tell them what your carding policy is.
Yeah, they have to check ID all the time.
What happens if they don't?
Never happened, but I have to fire them because I want to have the problems.
Right.
sounds good.
What are your hours of operation going to be?
I'm thinking that 11 a.m. to midnight.
Are you going to go 21 and over only after a certain time?
No, all
No, all
family almost.
family and food focus.
Uh,
So we're not switching to a nightclub at a certain time?
No, right now.
Not right now?
No.
Are you considering that?
It could be okay, maybe later, but not right now.
We've had a lot of issues with places that do that. That's why I'm
The
asking.
business is, the business is okay with the 11 to midnight, so I don't need the
Well, we'll
nightclub.
just share with you, we've had problems with people who have a restaurant. They come in here and ask for the restaurant permit. And then late at night, they move all the tables away and it turns into, even sometimes, an underage club. We just can't have it.
No.
So that question of, for us, the clarity on whether this will be or won't be turning into a nightclub, it does matter at this point. So could you, with that information? Not gonna do it?
Not consider that.
All right, okay.
That's a better answer.
I'm thinking sometime on karaoke, but it's before midnight.
And I would go as far as to say you could almost do anything, as long as you, as the owner, make sure your employees know the process, the rules, and what your expectations are. You can do
follow the rules
karaoke
of-
easy.
Okay.
If
You're
you-
going to have a separate
And-
bar area for 21 and over, correct?
That's a big
Right.
bar area.
Right, yeah, I've been in, yeah. That's another one I'm good to see something go in it, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, they're actually looking to open probably 5 to 6 months, sometime this summer.
Okay, that's cool.
They've got build out that has to be done.
Yeah, so they went to the city engineer's office and they got all that, they're starting that paperwork.
Have you started the process? Have you started the
I
build
will
out
be
process?
asked.
Yep.
Okay. All righty, I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, we have one here.
Thank you.
We have a renewal is DL 4934021, Gas Garage, Inc., operating as Gas Garage, Inc. at 4601 Shadeland Avenue.
To renew without violation?
Without violations, I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, now we have a renewal with violation, RR 4936592, 8501 Pendleton Pike Club, Inc., operating as the Harem House at 8501 Pendleton Pike.
This one is still pending before the commission, so it will be continued once again.
All right.
All right, so that takes care of City of Lawrence, except for the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, we'll hang out for him.
So we're moving on to the rest of Indianapolis.
It's a good restaurant. If you've ever been there, it's a good restaurant.
Calling RR 494-2810, Restaurante Guatemalteco, doing business as Restaurante Guatemalteco, address 3737 East Washington Street, Suite A.
Anyone here for that application? Let me see how many times they've been continued. I feel like we've been calling them.
I don't even remember that.
No, we've only called them. This will be their second, so I'll show them continued.
Okay. Calling RR 494-2841, King's Bakery LLC, doing business as King's Bakery, 10069 East Washington Street.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm waiting for my client. He's on his way.
Okay, so you want us to hold off? Okay.
Calling RR 494-3049, La Ola Azul Restaurante, Maricos Estilo. Wow. Herit LLC, address 2211 South Kentucky Avenue, Suite B.
Good morning.
Thank you.
I tried to help this gentleman because somebody else helped him, but he was not doing right.
Okay.
And you don't have the one document, the posting.
Oh, the sign?
Yeah.
The sign was up, so, but I'm missing the second page of this one.
Yeah. I got the copy, he didn't bring the original.
Do you have a copy of it?
He got the original, he can bring it to me and I can forward it to you.
Email it to me, the
back
second page?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he got all the documents, but he didn't bring it. It's not the client, he just
Yeah.
tried to help him.
I've got an extra affidavit in here somewhere. There we go.
Okay, I give you that.
So we'll go ahead and,
Want me to help him?
yeah, we'll go ahead and hear him, and then when we're done, have him fill that out and bring it back up to me.
He speaks English, so I don't need much.
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What's your name and your relationship to the business?
My name is Israel Garcia, and I'm the owner of the La Ola Azul.
Okay, is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
No, sir, it's like the third one.
The third one? Are the other two active?
No,
Nope.
no.
Well, how long did you have them?
We have them for like, I think like 10 years.
10 years? And how many violations did you have in those 10 years?
No violation.
Why are they not active?
Because I was training my employees very well. We sent to class and everything. So that's what as soon that people sit in the bar and they make sure they all the time ask for that ID.
No, I'm asking why are they not active now?
Oh, because they was expired contract and everything, and I sell the business to the other
okay.
person.
All right, so
So the other business you owned, you sold.
Yes.
So how many businesses do you currently own right now?
2.
This one and another one?
Uh-huh.
Is the other one open?
Yes.
Where's that located?
Zionsville,
Okay, what's the name of that one?
Azul Tequila and Bar.
Have you had any violations on that one?
No.
What was the name of the ones that was here?
La Ola Azul
The,
is Laola
okay.
ACUL.
Are you asking about the previous ones?
Yeah.
The previous business that you had here, what was it called?
The previous one that
The
I
ones you
had.
sold.
The ones you
Oh, the
sold.
one they used to be Azul Tequila and Bar number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
And what is your policy for checking IDs?
Just all the time. So
All the
no matter
time?
what, so we had to check IDs.
Wonderful. What happens if one of your employees doesn't listen to you?
I separated it to them, and I went fighting him right away.
Okay.
How many, what's your capacity?
It's just 90 people.
90?
Uh-huh.
What will your hours of operation be?
11 to 9.
Okay. And then are you going to do limited separation, all family dining?
Yes.
Just family dining, no bar?
No, no bar.
Okay.
All right, with that, do we have any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Calling RC 493-0047 Downey Home Association, Inc., address 4071 South Keystone.
They've requested a continuance.
Interesting.
Calling RH 493-0400 Delta Hotel Indy LLC, doing business as Homewood 2 Suites, Indianapolis downtown,
They've
115 Pennsylvania.
requested a continuance.
Calling RH 493-0402 Hotels of Downtown Indy LLC, doing business as Homewood Suites downtown, address 211 South Meridian Street.
Homewood Suites?
Okay, show them continuance.
Calling RR 494-3210 Montgomery Restaurant LLC, address 1060 North Capitol Avenue, Suite 2 through 101.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. Greg is representing me.
Morning, Greg Gendrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Esteban Rosas, one of the owners of Montgomery Restaurant.
What's the last name again?
Rosas.
Broses?
Rosas, yep.
Roses. Mr. Roses, is
Yes.
this your first alcoholic beverage license in
This
the
is
state
going to
of
be my
Indiana?
first, yep.
It is? Okay. Do you have the questions? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
I got it right here. Hang on one second, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so we've got a set list of questions we ask all first-time petitioners. Just answer loud enough that we can pick it up on the microphones.
You got it.
Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Somebody prepared it for me.
Who was that?
Mr. Greg here next to me.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes,
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
that is correct.
Is there anything that you wish to add to this application?
I don't believe so.
Are you the only owner of the business?
There will be 4 other owners.
Did you list them?
Yes,
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
yes,
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
I do.
Are you applying for carryout privileges?
No.
Are you applying for limited separation? Do you have a bar area?
No, yeah, there won't be a bar area. No, it's like family dining.
So tell us what you're doing.
Yeah, so I currently already have a restaurant in the historic Stutz building that's just right down the road from us. It's Julieta Taco Shop, and there was a barista parlor that was a tenant in there as well. They closed last year, and the tenants there, Samara Road is the owners of the building, they offered the space to us. So we kind of considered it, and we decided that we were going to take it over. So we're going to be opening kind of like I want to say like a cafe in a sense. So we'll have coffee program, craft sandwiches. We'll have a couple dinner services as well. And with that, we decided that we were going to, apply for a 2-way license since there's not a lot of other stuff there right now currently. So we have Turner's Bar next to my current location, but this is going to be separate. So we wanted to have alcohol to offer for our guests and stuff like that. So.
Do you have a policy for checking IDs?
Yeah, so it's going to be in the handbook, but basically anybody that orders or purchases alcohol, you have to be carded, so, yeah.
In that handbook, will it identify what happens if they don't check an ID and do serve a minor?
Yeah, it'll be clear that, you have to, obtain these policies, and if you don't, then possible termination is going to be an option.
Wonderful.
Will this be in addition to the other location, or are you closing that location?
No, well, yeah, it'll be in addition to, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Are all the same owners for both locations?
No, so I have, one of the partners is business partners with me right now. Us two own Julieta Taco Shop, and then we added 2 others into the into Montgomery's.
So how will management work? Who's going to be responsible for the day-to-day operations?
So I'll be kind of I'll be stepping away from my current location, and I'll be kind of stepping in to help train and do all that stuff with the second location until I feel that everybody's good. And then at that point, one of my other business partners will be kind of taking day-to-day operations after that.
So one of the owners will be acting as the manager.
Yes, yeah, there'll be a manager in-house at all times, since we're already there, like, either between me or my current business partner, between somebody, so there'd be a manager in-house all the time, yeah.
When do you plan on opening?
So right now, we're working with general contractors. We're hoping by spring. Right now, we're kind of in the final processes of, like, getting all the permits and everything. Well, all of the permits have already gotten pulled already, so I'm hoping by spring. Possibly sooner, but we'll see. Yeah, we're right in the final stages. The current location is basically staying as is. We're just adding a kitchen to it. So we took the space as is. Yeah, so it's basically ready to go. We're just adding a kitchen to it.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3232 Smoky Waters LLC, address 5130 West 38th Street. Smoky Waters.
Good morning.
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 Good morning.
Thank you.
It's all yours.
Clark Kirkman with Clark Quinn Law. On behalf of Smoky Waters LLC, with me are Myron and Cheo Waters, who are the owners of Smoky Waters. This permit, yes, this permit was the Marion County 210 that was recently auctioned off. So that's why we're getting in on the new application section of the Marion County for a 210. It's on West 38th Street, a little west of Lafayette Road in the old O'Charlie's. Full service barbecue restaurant.
Is this your first license in the
Yes.
state of Indiana?
Yes.
All right, you heard the questions. We'll run through them again. Just answer loud enough we can pick it up on the microphone. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
No, Mr. Kirkman prepared it for us.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner?
No.
Are both of them listed?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
Yes.
Are you applying for limited separation? Bar,
Yes.
21 and over? Yep.
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. What's the capacity of the space?
Probably 150.
150?
Yes.
How many employees will you have?
Maximum 12.
Okay. Do you have a policy on checking IDs?
We check all ID.
Check all IDs?
Yes.
What happens if somebody serves a minor?
Termination.
Termination. Well, you heard us say it earlier. Any chance this place turns into a nightclub at night?
No.
What time you shutting down?
1 p.m., 11 to 1.
1
1
a.m.
1 a.m.
1
I'm
a.m.
sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't come in front of a court too often, so.
No
I'm
court,
a little
man.
nervous.
So tell us about the operations. What's the plan? What kind of food are you gonna have? Is it food focused? Is it alcohol focused?
It's food focused.
Okay, so tell us about your menu.
Right now we have, it's a barbecue menu, your rib tips, turkey tips, brisket, things of that nature. We're looking at expanding the menu to sandwiches and pizza and fried chicken and things like that. We're just starting to expand the menu. So to sort of complement the bar. So instead of just having barbecue, people can come and have all different types of food.
So this place is open now?
It's open now.
The bar area, if it's open till 1 a.m., what's the capacity of the bar area?
30. I would say 40.
40 at the most.
The entire space can be open till.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, they will not be, turning over into, opening up a dance floor at night. It's a neighborhood vibe type operation.
It's all gonna come from you guys, top down. If you guys manage it, you won't have any problems.
I was whispering to them about, pay attention to the violation process, and you don't want to be up here for the renewals with violation.
It's really the only reason I show up is the violation part. The rest of this bores me. All right, with that, I'll accept a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Good luck, fellas.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Transfers. Calling RR 494-3005 Nova Lounge Inc., doing business as Nova Lounge. Address 5030 Southeastern Avenue.
This one is going to be continued again. They're still pending with the ATC.
Okay. Calling RR 494-3008 S&EP LLC, doing business as address 6331 Guilford Avenue.
Jim's guy come back here?
Huh?
Does Jim's guy come back here?
Oh, Jim, have you seen, is your guy coming back? Jim, don't do anything you can't do.
Morning, Greg Genrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is John Panster, who is the owner of S&EP LLC, which is the landlord for the building at 6331 Guilford Avenue.
Okay. And what are we doing?
He acquired the license from Buca. He's basically securing it for his tenant.
Oh, all right.
Once
all
tenant
right.
comes in, the tenant will go to the management agreement under John's license.
Got it.
So you don't have a tenant in place yet?
We do not.
Okay. Do you have an idea of what you're looking for? Are you looking for someone to open a restaurant, a bar,
Restaurant.
family restaurant?
Yep.
Remind me, and I should know, but if we grant him the license and he finds a tenant, does the tenant come back in front of us? No. Yeah,
No.
all right.
I mean, they wouldn't be allowed to open until I approve the floor plan.
Floor plan.
But, yeah.
But how it runs is really, all right, so does that make sense to you?
Yep.
We don't have the opportunity to speak to who's going to actually operate that license, so then it's your license.
He does own other locations.
You do?
Yes.
How many other licenses do you have?
One.
How long have you had it?
About 3 years.
How many violations do you have?
Currently one.
What was it for?
Employee didn't have their permit.
What will you do with this license to make sure that doesn't happen?
Have policies on hand that we'll have to check all that stuff like we do now with the other.
How do you do that?
Anybody who's working, we have to have a valid copy, photocopy of it on location.
How do you kind of track when that's going to expire, or do you have any process for that?
Yeah, we have basically a ticker that if you're up 60 days before you get up, you're noticed.
That's at the location, because you actively are involved in that location, correct?
Correct.
With this one acting as just the landlord, how will you ensure that the tenant is doing those things? Because again, like President Graves said, it's ultimately your permit and your responsibility.
Correct. We'll have to put in the operating agreement that those things have to be mandated.
Any chances that you're going to have someone come in and open a nightclub or a bar? Are you specifically you're looking for a family restaurant?
I mean, it's a restaurant, but it'll have a bar. I mean, there's
Sure.
two parts to it.
But would that be food? But it'll be food focused?
Yes.
Okay. But any chances of opening a nightclub in that location?
No.
Or anything like that?
No.
All right, with that, do we have any further questions? Hearing none, do we have a motion? Motion to approve. Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Good luck.
Great, thank you.
Calling RR 494-3008 Mava Nightclub Inc., doing business as Chiefless, address 3890 Lafayette Road.
stuck in traffic, can we move it to the end of the agenda?
Sure.
Thank you.
Calling RR 4943144, 86 Full Bar Restaurant LLC, doing business as 86 Full Bar, address 3661 West 86th Street.
Good morning. You can give your application to the officer. And you can have a seat.
Okay.
All right. We'll start with who are you and what's your relationship to the business?
My name is Clarcita Clausen.
Clausen?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Clausen, who do you have with you?
This is my secretary, Melvin.
Okay. Ms. Clausen, is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
Yes, it is.
All right, we'll ask you some questions. Just leave it out. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone prepare it for you?
I did it.
All right. Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared? Of course.
Yes, I did.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes, I do.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges? Can people leave your establishment with alcohol?
No.
Okay. Are you applying for limited separation? Do you have a bar area that's 21 and over inside of your establishment?
Yes.
Yep, okay. All right, so tell us about Full Bar Restaurant. What do we expect when we walk in there?
Well, it's a fully restaurant, Caribbean, Haitian food restaurant. And then we expect security and follow those and regulations. And we move on anything that against the law, we will not practice that.
Wonderful. So then the basis of that would be, are you clear of all the rules and responsibilities that come with having this license? I believe you'll follow it. Sometimes we find people don't know. Do you know the rules and responsibilities that come with this license?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
What was your name, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Merlinville. Merlin.
And will you be acting as the manager of the location?
It could be, yes.
So you'll be running the day-to-day operations?
Day-to-day, yes.
Okay. Do you have an employee permit?
Employee permit, yes, I have my back.
You have your employee permit?
And how often will you be there?
I'll be there all the time.
Every day?
Yes.
Okay.
What are the hours of operation?
We're looking from 10 to 12 a.m. Monday to during the week. And sometime we can probably close at 2 o'clock during the weekend.
So you're showing you're applying for limited separation on your application. So during the day, you'll have a family dining area?
Absolutely, yes, because we have the separation exactly from the bar. And then so for the family separation, it's away from the bar.
Okay, so then at a certain time during the day, are you going to 21 and over only?
21 and over, yes.
What time?
I could say by 9, sometime
By
in the morning,
9?
by food, yeah. Because we focus most likely on food and everything, so fully Western, international food, so.
So from 9 to 2 a.m., you'll be a bar, 21 and over only?
21 and over, yes.
Do you plan on having live music, DJ? What's the plan?
Sometimes, like, could be like, if somebody wants to say birthday party or probably graduation, but maybe. But we most likely focus more on food and international food.
Still on
Not
food
music.
during that late night time?
For the music, for the food, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So your kitchen, your kitchen has to be open until you...
Absolutely, yes.
What would happen if one of your employees did serve a minor?
Oh, termination.
Termination?
Absolutely, yes. Because we have to make sure they train for that and they take the class, and absolutely, yes. We
Okay.
have to make sure they check IDs, and at a certain time we have security as well.
You do have security?
We have security as well, so.
Will they be checking IDs at the door?
Yes, absolutely, yes. And then even though when they come to the bar, we have to double check.
Okay.
That's good.
The law recently changed, so anyone that's checking IDs at the door also has to have an employee permit. So
Yes.
make sure any of your doormen have employee permits as well.
Okay.
All right, with that, we'll accept a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You did it.
And I'll give you my card so you can email me
Calling
and schedule an inspection.
RR494-3147 Vertical Bar Group LLC, doing business as Just Winging It, address 7834 Michigan Road.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead and raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Dr. Jeffrey D. McLam.
And your relationship to the business?
I'm a partner of Vertical Bar Group, represent Just Winging It Bar and Grill.
Okay.
Is this your first alcoholic beverage license?
Yes, it is.
Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Our attorney,
What's his name? Oh, Greg?
Yeah, Bradford Riley,
Got it.
yes.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
yes,
Were all the answers contained in this application in a truthful manner?
yes,
Is there anything you wish to add to the application?
no.
Are you the only owner of the business?
No, the other owner is Steve Locke.
Were they listed on the
Yes, he is
application?
listed.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes,
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
I do.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
No,
Are you applying for limited separation?
separation.
They don't have limited se-
You have a bar?
Yeah, we have a bar.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so separate, right around the bar, yes,
You got a bigger one.
yes.
All right, do you have a policy for checking IDs?
Yes, we do.
What is it?
But our policy's in place that we check IDs when anyone is local Pacific age. And then if the staff does not comply, then it's a violation. We'll write them up. The second time, then we'll fire them.
What's the capacity?
Roughly about 94.
Really?
C 94.
It's a big wing unit.
Yeah.
And then hours of operation?
Operation varies. Lunchtime is between, we open up at 11:30. We normally close Monday through, well, Monday from 11:30 to 10, and then Tuesday and Thursday, we extend it till about 12:30.
Okay.
Will you be in there overseeing the day-to-day operations, or will you have a manager in place?
I will be there. I'm actually present. Steve Locke is present. We have a manager. Stacy is also present.
Okay, so all of you will be there every day?
Roughly about, I do about 4 days a week, sometimes 5 on busy days.
Are you open and operating now?
Yes.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Great, thank you.
Calling RR494-3154 Bertuca Hospitality Group, Indiana LLC, address 130 South Pennsylvania, Suite 1.
What is it? Hotel?
Yeah.
I think it's a hotel. It's been a lot.
Maybe.
We started at 9:30, it's 10:14, we was one of the early ones.
Good morning.
Morning.
For the record, Alex Interim with Bose McKinney and Evans. I have Gavin Bush, who will be the general manager of this restaurant. This will be their first permit in Indiana, so I don't know if you want to run through those.
I don't want to, we asked you. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Someone prepared it for us.
Did you have a chance to review, well, and it was Alex?
It was Alex.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it's prepared?
I did.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
It was.
Is there anything you wish to add to the application?
I do not.
Are you the only owner of the business?
I am not.
Did you list the other members?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between any between your premise and a church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your premise at any time without a warrant?
I do.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
No.
Are you applying
Actually,
for...
yes.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Are you applying for limited separation?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so just to jump in, this is going to be in the old Pier 48 space across from Gainbridge, which I still call Conseco, but Gainbridge. Looking to open in May of this year, so excited to have something back in there. The concept's Doc Crow Southern Smokehouse and Raw Bar, as Gavin has on his vest here. So Southern style cooking, still the seafood as well. 288 is the capacity in there, so still the same space, but they're remodeling and doing some things. They've got a location in Louisville that's been very successful, no issues down there, right on Whiskey Row.
No violations down there?
Nothing. Nope. So I'll let you, Gavin, maybe fill in a little bit more about the concept and what you'll be doing in the space.
All yours.
Yeah, southern style, like you said, southern style smokehouse, oyster bar, heavy whiskey expressions, which is super exciting to bring to Indiana. Just kind of replicating what we're doing down in Louisville. So we do about $7 million in revenue down in Louisville now, and excited to bring that to downtown Indianapolis. So looking to expand even outside of Indiana, and hopefully do 3 to 4 more locations in the next like 5 to 10 years. So
wonderful.
Excited to do it.
But what's the layout inside, like the experience?
So private dining in one room, and so like if you've ever been inside of Pier 48, they have that other room inside of there. So we'll have a private dining room, we'll have a family area, and then a bar area, and then outside patio seating when the weather permits, but obviously not during the dead of winter.
Yeah. So this is a corporation?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's family owned right now, but kind of expanding into the corporate model right now. So still family owned. Trying to keep it as much niche family owned as we can.
So the checking IDs, tell us about the policy.
Checking IDs on anybody that gets served alcohol.
What happens if somebody does get served and they're a minor?
And if they're a minor, they get terminated.
Yep. All right.
And are you from Indianapolis or are you from Louisville?
I'm from Indiana.
Okay, so
I'm from Fort Wayne.
Okay, so you understand that the rules and regulations are different here than they are in Kentucky?
100%.
Okay.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing
What are
none.
your hours of operation?
11 to 11. 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 493-7060, Antojitos Hondureños, Tia Vilma Court, address 5801 Rockville Road.
Oh, yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, it's been great. We're excited to be here.
Greg Gendrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Marco Sandoval, the owner of the restaurant. It's a transfer of location. He operated over on English Avenue, and then moved to Rockville Road.
Okay. He is going to move to Rockville Road?
He already is there.
Oh, he already is?
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't have it listed as in, oh, no, we did, my bad. So you've been in operation?
Yes, sir.
And this is your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
No.
How many do you have?
Just
This one, he's been operating there for about 3 years.
Oh, and he's just
5
moving
years.
it. Okay, well, how long have you had it?
5 years.
5 years? How many violations do you have?
None.
What's your policy on checking IDs?
We are asking people who's look under the 21, and if we were looking for 30 years old, and we also asking for an ID.
So you ask everybody?
Yes, sir.
All right. Would you fire an employee if they did serve a minor?
By the way.
Right away?
Yes.
All right. What's the capacity of your space?
120.
How many employees do you have?
5.
5? What are the hours of operation?
From 9 to 9.
9 to 9? Any chance this turns into a nightclub?
No.
No?
No.
I have one question. I had emailed you about, there's a question on the application that says, have you ever been convicted of a misdemeanor or a felony? You checked no.
I thought Nick had corrected that. I apologize. We did address that, but I will get you an updated copy
Okay.
with the conviction.
Okay, yeah, well, We'll need that. So what I'll do is I will not set this for commission until I get that
Okay.
amended paperwork.
I should do that today.
Okay.
All right. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-2249, PNT3 Investment Corporation, doing business as Sincere, address 5299 East 38th Street.
If I was wrong,
We moving now, we moving.
I did get the manager, I don't have this on file yet, but this is the manager question.
Okay. This is the original, so you need to keep that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Clark Kirkman, Clark Quinn Law. On behalf of PNT3, doing business as Sincere, I have the owner Pam Moore and the manager, her daughter Tamika Moore.
Pam and Tamika.
Correct.
Okay. Is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
So we were here about a year ago on the transfer of ownership.
Oh.
So this is just transfer of location from a location pending status to the location.
So we've already vetted you, I guess you'd say. All right. Well, update us. What is the policy for checking IDs?
Well, actually, we're going to have this fancy ID scanner.
There you go.
And
right.
that not only does it detect fraud, it also will detect their age, and it stores information in case we need to go back and look.
Do you have one of those, and then there's a manager that controls that? How does that work?
Well, we're actually going to have a double process system. As they come into the door, they're going to be scanned. Of course, we're going to have more than one, but where they're seated and where they want to order, to decide they want to order something to drink, then the server also will then ask for ID again. Whether they're at the bar, whether they're at the seat, it's going to be a double process to ensure that we're not serving to anyone underage.
What is Sincere? If I go in there, what's happening?
So Sincere is, I'm the chef and manager. So Sincere, this is a new concept for me. I currently have a business called Sincere Catering. I've had it since 2019, and so I'm migrating into the restaurant world. And I primarily cater for corporate. 90% corporate, 10% private. This is my brunch and soul concept. Sincere Brunch and Soul House is actually what the name is going to be. We'll be open from 11 to 8, Wednesday through Sunday, with one extended hour day on Friday nights to 12 a.m. And Sundays will be a gospel karaoke, gospel brunch type setup. Just to give you a little feedback about me, I've worked with clubs and bars for 13 years. I have no desire to be a club or a bar. This is a family-style restaurant that happens to serve very, very good food and handcrafted cocktails.
Wonderful. I don't think it's going to happen. What happens if somebody does serve a minor?
Zero tolerance. In fact, if they commit any violation in regards to ATC, is zero tolerance. To me, that's the strongest way to send a message.
But that's not going to happen.
That's not. I don't think it's going to happen.
In my experience, it could happen. So because
we have a plan for it, right?
I have that plan for it.
When do you plan to open?
My goal is to be open by February 28th.
Okay. This address has had some issues in the past.
It has.
So just make sure you guys are food focused. It's a restaurant. It's not going to turn into some of the things it's been in its former life.
It is not. And I am familiar with the people who used to own or have liquor licenses at that establishment. I have once again, I have no desire to be any of that at all. In fact, one of the things I stand on is my brand. And I really wanted to be downtown but couldn't find a suitable location without having to invest a ton of money because they didn't have hood systems and things like that. So I'm praying that this will be my first location, and then by that time I'll be able to secure a location downtown. I have no desire to consort with that type of crowd. When we're open till 12 a.m. on Fridays, it will be 35 and up. So any other time, it's family, kids can come. Yes, we have legal separation, limited separation for that. We have petitioned for carry out and catering. And the catering is because I'm a caterer, so that we can do that off-site. My top account is Indiana University, Bloomington, and Indianapolis, and they want me to have that because I'm doing the majority of their business anyway.
That's wonderful.
We still have to get the catering application on file, but I'll get that done before the third Tuesday.
Okay.
All right. Any further questions? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good job. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
I should have just stopped talking.
Calling RR 4940377, Arlie Valdez, doing business as Vilas Pueblito Mexican Restaurant, 3815 West Washington Street.
West Washington's got some action today.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, thank you.
Were you both sworn in? Were you here when we swore in?
Yes,
Yeah.
we will swear.
Okay.
All right, would you like to introduce your client?
I'm Dennis Osava. This is Reli Valdez. She is the sole owner of, she just got into possession of the Villas Pueblita restaurant. This license was in escrow, and we finally found the location of
Oh, so it's your license, it's just been an escrow?
Yeah, it's just been in escrow, right. So we finally found a location to
Okay.
locate it in, right.
What is the capacity of your location?
90.
What?
90.
90?
90.
Okay, and do you have limited separation?
No.
No?
No.
Is just a restaurant?
Yes.
How many employees will you have?
Probably, well, right now we have four.
Oh, yeah, so you're open right now?
Yes, we are open.
Okay. All right, well, what is your policy for checking IDs?
40 and under.
40 and under?
Yes.
What happens if one of your employees serves a minor?
Termination.
Termination? Is that part of a written policy?
Yes.
All right, you've heard us talk about restaurants and nightclubs. You're on the record. Is that going to happen?
No nightclub.
No
No,
nightclub?
I don't think she has the stamina for
No.
that.
Good. All right.
And did you say this is your first location?
Well,
I have another restaurant, and I have a license over for since 2014.
In Indiana?
Yeah.
And how many violations do you have on that? None? Okay.
I just want to check something really quick. You're the sole owner, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm good.
All right, any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Good luck, man.
Thank you so much.
Calling RR 4943207, The Point 2.0 LLC, doing business as The Point, address 3344 North Arlington.
This one's requested a continuance.
Calling RR 4943242, Castleton Square Pavilion LLC, doing business as Outlaws Steak, Burgers, Brews, address 5771 East 86th Street.
It's going to be a food court, probably.
I used to be there, okay?
Oh.
It's outside the mall.
Morning, Greg Genrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Jim Shook, who's the building owner, and Blake Lilly, who's a tenant who operates Outlaws Steaks, Burgers, and Brews.
Yes.
Yes.
Is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
It is for Mr. Shook, yes.
It is for me.
It is for you. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you? Just answer.
Yes.
So who did it?
Greg.
Great. I'm going to ask and you just answer back and we'll get through
Okay.
it. Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything you wish to add to the application?
No, sir.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes.
Is
I
there,
own the property.
you own the property. Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
No.
Are you applying for limited separation?
Yes.
Yes. All right, well, tell us about Outlaws.
We have a location at HTC. It's called Outlaws Steaks, Burgers, Brews. This one's going to be called Outlaws Roadhouse.
I don't know what HTC is.
Hamilton Town Center. Sorry.
Yeah.
And just very similar menu, that kind of thing. We card anybody that's under 40, and if you violate it, you get immediately terminated.
Great. What's the capacity of this space?
Around 220.
220? How many employees do you have?
How many do we have, or how many will we have?
Will you have?
Probably be around 48.
48. All right. In the license you have in Hamilton County, do you have any violations?
We had a violation 2.5 years ago.
For what?
Serving a minor.
What'd you do?
Terminated.
Part of the policy. Anybody have any questions?
So you're going to operate under a manager's agreement, correct?
That is correct, ma'am.
Okay. And do you understand, sir, that the permit's in your name, so anything that happens in the restaurant, any violations that's received against the permit goes against your
Yes,
permit?
ma'am.
All right. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Calling DL 493-4375 P42 Inc., doing business as Liquor Cabinet Number 2, 4201 Post Road.
I'm surprised nobody's hit their head on that TV. Dumping under there. Good morning.
Again, Clark Kirkman with Clark Quinn Law, on behalf of P42 Inc. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
My name is Paramveer Singh, and it's my brother Karanveer Singh.
So this is a liquor store located at 42nd and Post Road. It's a transfer of ownership. They've got two other package store permits in Marion County that they've been operating for a number of years, so this will just be adding to their businesses.
How many violations do you have on the current license?
One, sir.
You have one violation?
It's actually on the agenda for today.
Oh, timing. Well, what was it for? I mean, we're going to hear it, but what was it for?
It's an underage girl, I think, an excise police officer. 11 o'clock in the morning, she came in. She grabbed a can of margarita, and the employee didn't check her ID.
What's the policy?
Terminated.
Terminated?
Yep.
All right.
And that's a written policy?
Yes, ma'am. That's number one on the written policy. You gotta check IDs.
How often are you there? If you have a couple, three of them, how often do you?
Almost every day. Every day.
Every day, so you work there?
Yes, sir. All of them.
All right. Anything different about this location than the other two?
Just the hours. Usually, all the other ones, we open at 9 and close at 12 midnight. This one is historically has been running from 8 to 3, so that'd be kind of just new. Same hours. We're gonna have same hours.
You're going to keep this, so you're going to change the hours at this one?
No, we can keep it as it is and go from there. Just to,
Will you keep the same employees?
No, sir. We
No,
like
you'll
to
hire
start
them.
fresh. We like to be there ourselves. Try to get to know the community. Know the faces and whatnot.
So we have our own system, so we've been running for over 8 years. So we have we have learned so much over the period, so adapted according to when our employee agreements have been updated over time, and even training. We do the server training for every employee that we hire. So personally we watch the cameras and make sure that they're following the policies.
Wonderful.
So that's just the two of you?
In this location, yes, it's just me and my brother. Yep. We are 50% partner each.
Okay, on the other locations, do you have?
We
other
have
partners?
another partner, yes.
Okay, is he related also, or is?
No, is.
What's his name?
Parjeet Parihar. That's like our cousin.
Okay. And is that the only location that he owns?
Yep, those two, the one that we currently have, the package stores.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
And for the record, should we hang out for the,
Violation? Yes.
okay.
And then, sir, I need to, Jim had to leave.
Oh, okay.
So we need the Lawrence representation here to hear it, and he had to go to work. So I apologize, but you'll have to come back next month.
Can I just, I did get the document from them, can I just verify quickly that's what's
Hey,
needed?
you can have to take a look while the other ones are walking up. We're going to move on to violations.
Wait, do we want to go back to Esther's? Is King's Bakery here?
Hey, Esther.
Okay.
Then we'll do that one.
That's what you'll need. Yeah, so we'll see you March 2nd.
Calling RR 494-2841 King's Bakery, LLC, doing business as King Bakery, 10069 East Washington Street.
I'll go ahead and swear you both in.
Yeah, we need
Do each of you solemnly swear from under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you've given on your application or any answer you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
My name is Goldeny Augustine.
What was it?
Goldeny Augustine.
You have to talk louder.
You gotta
We
speak a
can't-
little louder
yeah,
for
we
us.
can't hear you.
Yeah, Goldeny Augustine.
Okay. All right,
All
Esther.
right. And this one's King's Bakery, right? Yeah.
Yeah, King's Bakery.
So is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
First, yes, sir.
Are you old enough to drink? You
Yes,
look like a young man.
I'm 29.
29, you look like a young man. You're holding up well. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Someone else did.
And was that Esther?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes, we went over it.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you wish to add?
No, sir.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes, sir.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes, sir.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
Yes, sir. No?
No, at this time.
No. Are you applying for limited separation? Do you have a bar area, 21 and over?
No.
No. All right. All right, so what is King's Bakery?
King's Bakery is currently a bakery where we serve sweets. And a lot of customers lately been asking for food after they have a dessert or something. So that's the reason we're trying to add a restaurant to it and alcohol beverages.
Okay, so you have the bakery on one side and
You
put a
got a
restaurant
food service, full kitchen.
Yes.
So he wanna take advantage of that, and since the clientele has been asking for more food, he's
Ha-
now.
How large is the space? How many customers?
It's 2,000.
No.
How many seats?
How many
seats? Between 12 to 16.
Okay.
It's very small.
Okay, you're gonna have to have at least 25 seats to qualify as a restaurant. Do you have space?
Yeah, I have space. It's a 2,085 square footage, so I have enough space.
What's the fire marshal approved you for? How many people?
25 to 30.
25, so you do have fire marshal's approval to do
Yeah,
at
I
least
do have
25?
fire marshal approval, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, no.
How long have you owned the bakery?
2 years going on 3.
Is that your only business?
Yeah, the only business.
That's your only business? Are you the only owner?
I'm the only owner.
Who is Antonia?
Antonia is my mother.
Okay, and she owns a place, a couple businesses called Tanya's Market?
Correct.
She had some, have you been involved in her business?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
You weren't working in her office?
I worked, yes, but not involved.
So were you an employee with her there?
Employee?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you did work there?
Yes.
Okay. There was some trouble there at Tanya's Market a couple years ago, correct?
Correct, I've heard about it.
Huh?
Yes.
What happened there?
I think from what I've heard, she was selling tobacco, I think, without a license, but she currently has a tobacco license now.
Is she also selling alcohol without a license?
She was, yes.
And you heard that, or you personally know about it because you were working there?
I've heard and know about it, and this is the reason why I'm trying to do it the correct way for myself.
I can add something else.
Sure.
The mother came to me because they got a restaurant out of Indianapolis, and I helped them. They went to the hearing, and apparently she misunderstood, or I don't know what happened exactly, but she started selling alcohol without the license itself. And that was denied, obviously, and like I said, I can do nothing.
Okay, so she misunderstood and was selling alcohol without a license, selling tobacco without a license, and then also selling pharmaceuticals without a license? Prescription medication, she's selling that in her market as well?
Yes.
And then the day that officers entered the location of the market, she was not there, but she called you and had you come and let them in?
Yes, they was already in.
They were already in, but
Yes.
she wasn't there, so she called you and had you go there?
Yeah, had me go there, correct.
But you didn't really have any involvement in the business?
No involvement.
So why would she call you then?
Because she had nobody else there, and it was a lot of officers there, and she needed somebody to go there and talk to them.
Were you using her office for paperwork for your business as well?
Yeah, I had yes, printing papers, stuff like that.
What is her involvement with the bakery?
Her involvement, she has no involvement in the bakery. The bakery is all under my name.
Go ahead.
It's under your name, but
Yeah, no involvement. I'm 100% owner. Yes.
on paper.
On paper, but
But what about the reality? Like, is this really her place?
no, it's my place. It's not her place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I do everything, the baking, the cooking, it's on me.
So if officers were to go into your bakery, they would not find your mother? We would not find any documents for her businesses?
No, ma'am.
Nothing's being commingled?
No.
Are you still working at the market?
No, I'm currently working at the bakery.
You're not helping your mother in any way anymore?
I help her, but with paperwork, filing her taxes, but I most likely deal with the bakery.
How can you assure us that the things that were happening with your mother's market would not happen in your bakery?
That's the reason I'm taking legal action, so I don't have to go through the same process that she went through. I want to make sure everything is done the right and correct way.
Is she still bootlegging? She's still selling illegal stuff?
No, she's not. She stopped from the day she got. The officers went over there, and she currently has a license for tobacco, and she doesn't sell any of that stuff anymore.
So she went back and got the legal documentation to do it correctly. I mean, here's what I'm saying. I want to believe you. I mean, I think you're doing a nice job. But we're not a naive board. We've sat here a long time. We see people send in ghosts, you know, and that somebody else is actually running it, but they send in someone here to get that license. And your mom had some challenging violations for this board. I mean, you know, selling alcohol, tobacco, all that without. And then
She
you had
didn't have a permit, so they were criminal charges.
criminal charges.
Yeah.
And then you add the pharmaceuticals to it, and you know, you got a real mess. And so what we're trying to figure out is, are you a part of that mess?
I'm not a part of it.
I don't want to stick you with your mom's, you know, baggage, for better lack of a term. But we need to know that this is you, and she's not going to muddy this up for you.
No, this is 100% me. I do everything, the cakes, the breakfast, everything is all me.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to do what she did, so I don't have to go through the same process.
You have a better chance of being profitable if you don't have to pay all these violations, lose this license, have it yanked from you, everything that comes with it. Now, I'll just share, let me ask you, do you think that excise will come in and just double check?
Yeah, if they allowed to.
Oh, yeah, they're allowed to. You can't stop them. I'm saying because of the situation at hand, I want to give you, we know violators, we know violations and documents and who owns what. You know, they'll verify.
Yes, I want that to happen.
Good. With that, do we have any other further questions from the board?
No.
No? Okay. Do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve, and I'm going to second that. I'm going to second that. I believe in you and want you to do this the right way. So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Great discussion. You know where we stand, and now it's balls in your court.
And you know, you are going into this now with full knowledge. So if there's a violation within this next year, don't expect to come back and say, I didn't know, because we know you know.
I know.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, with that, I'm gonna, before you move into violations, I'm gonna have to hit the road here.
Okay.
But I appreciate you guys covering me.
See you next month.
See you.
Do you want to do the Maeva,
Yes.
the new one,
Yeah.
before the break or after?
We can get it done now and then take a break.
Okay.
What you gonna
Do
do?
that.
Tyler, can I borrow your questions?
All right, going back to transfers, calling,
Okay, calling RR 494-3008, Mava Nightclub Inc., doing business as Chispas, address 3661 West 86th Street. I'm sorry, 3890 West Lafayette Road.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks.
Thank you. Catch it online.
Okay, and Mr.
Sworn in.
He needs to be sworn in, yep.
All right, go ahead and raise your right hand for me. Do you speak English, sir?
So.
Okay. Let me know if you don't understand what I'm saying to you, okay? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you've given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes?
Yes.
So you understand you're going to tell the truth, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is Mr. Hurtado's first permit in Indiana as well.
Okay. Evan, you want to run through the question?
Yes. And just like Officer Sunier said, if you don't understand something, just let us know. Okay. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can give me a yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And then who was it, your attorney, Alex, prepared it for you?
Alex,
Okay. Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in the application answered in a truthful manner?
Todas las respuestas son verdaderas, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo?
Todas las respuestas en la aplicación son la verdad.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
¿Quiere añadir algo?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
A más de 210
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
No.
No.
Okay. Are you applying for a limited separation?
No.
All right.
Okay. So this is a transfer of ownership. Chispas, you may remember, we were here on renewal of the permit in the spring for the current owner of the permit. They had a minor loitering violation and were on a one-year renewal cycle, and so the board denied the renewal. The commission has granted our motion while that appeal is pending of the renewal to transfer the permit, which is why Mr. DeFranco Hurtado is here today. He has actually, under Maeva, been managing the premises at El Chispas since July of last year without any issues. We were here in January but had a orange sign issue. But at that time, I was able to talk to Captain Carter to see if IMPD had any issues, and they have not. I gave you the security plan, which Mr. Hurtado put together for the landlord, because he is actually assuming that lease as well to be in there operating. And then also I attached the corrective action plan that the current owner, El Chispas number 2, has for the operations. Mr. Hurtado knows that all of those requirements in the corrective action plan will carry forward to his operation of El Chispas should this board vote to transfer the permit and the commission approve that. They still use private security, Eclipse. They wand and check IDs at the door. It's a Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sundays, focusing on concerts, Latin music primarily, no minors in the premises. Something that Mr. Hurtado and I have talked quite a bit about, and that has been implemented in the 6 months that he's been operating, is that servers, bartenders inside know that they also have a responsibility to check IDs, that they don't just rely on the people at the door, and that happens. So with that, we take any questions you may have.
Any connection to the previous ownership?
No, it's an arm's length transaction. Melchor no trabaja en El Chispas, todo bien. Todo bien. Yeah. So
Not related, not friends?
no, they're friends. They're friends, and they've worked together. There's another restaurant, Coco Bongo, and so they are friends. They do know each other, but there's no family relation. It is an arm's length transaction in the purchase agreement, and Melchor is not working at El Chispas. He won't have a management role. It is.
This is not just paperwork where it's being placed in your name and they're going to continue to operate it. I want you to ask him that, Alex.
Ese negocio con Melchor no solamente el papel es verdadero. Tú eres el dueño y está operando.
Yeah.
So, he's the sole owner. He's the one who's going to be operating it.
And so you're aware then of the previous issues?
Sabes los problemas antes, anteriores. Yeah.
And how long have you been operating it?
Since July, I think middle of July of 25, we filed the manager's questionnaire and had that on file. Yeah.
Okay.
There was a period where it was closed when we were working things out with the landlord and dealing with that and getting insurance in place and so forth.
How long was it closed?
Agosto. Estaba cerrado en agosto, más o menos. Yeah, through August, maybe right in there. Just wanted to make sure that the security.
So it's been closed since August?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just a brief period of time. We filed the MQs, and then we were working with the landlord to have Maeva sign on to the lease was the issue, because we couldn't have the MQ. So anyway, there was a brief period of time where they just didn't have any events. It was August, and then reopened and started having events again in September.
The security contractors, are this the same contractors as before?
They're new. Eclipse?
Eclipse is outside. Inside,
but they are a different contractor than the contractor that had the problems when we were here on the renewal. If you'll recall, there was a young woman who came in with her mom's passport, and her mom was with her. So that security company is gone. Eclipse is the new.
And the reason that police officers were speaking to her was because there'd been a shooting?
Away, yeah, off premises, and then she was there and involved and said that she'd been drinking where Chispas, they came back. They didn't find that they had sold her a drink, but she was definitely inside, so I believe it was a minor loitering, not serving a minor.
No.
But they understand minors are not to be in there at all. There's no separation.
Have you personally met with IMPD?
¿Has tenido una reunión con la policía? IMPD?
No.
He
No.
hasn't.
Probably a good idea.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
can
think
help
you
set
should
that
set
up.
up that meeting with Carter or
Yep.
Detective Maston or
Yep.
someone and sit down and make sure everyone's on the same page.
We will do that.
Anybody have any further questions? Peter, you good?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Just a violation. I guess we'll take a motion.
I make a motion to approve.
All those in favor, say aye.
We got a second.
Oh, second. Second.
Moved and seconded. All those say aye.
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 There we go.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
All right, so now we're in violations.
Yeah, we gotta take a break first.
Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. So.
yeah, they were supposed to go first this morning, so they're here.
I know that's the second continuance. Are they still able to be heard today, or?
Yeah, are they here?
Yeah, they're ready.
Yes, we can go ahead and we'll hear them when we come back from the break. So that's first one on the list.
All right, we are going to begin. I'm going to go back and call RR 494-2810, Restaurante Guatemalteco LLC, doing business as Restaurante Guatemalteco, address 3737 East Washington Street, Suite A.
Good morning. Dustin Kine, I was just assisting with the application.
Do you have their paperwork, Dustin?
Yes, I do. This is Sandra Ochoa and her husband.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Henry
Henry, what's your
Yeah.
last name?
Torres de Leon.
I know you want the 4 items, but there was also discrepancy with the insurance. It's been updated with the name of the package on and did you need it?
Yeah. I just need one, though.
Oh.
Okay. All right, I need to swear you both in, or swear all of you. Well, you were here, weren't you? I need to swear you both in. You both speak English?
Yeah, I do speak a little.
Ma'am, do you speak English?
A little.
A little, okay. Let me know if you don't understand something. Raise your right hand. Both of you, raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on the application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Is this your first permit?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to run through the questions? Ebony, do you want to run through the questions?
Sure. All right. Did you all prepare this application yourself, or did someone do it for you?
Dustin.
Okay. Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in the application answered in a truthful manner? Okay. Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
Actually, if I may, there was a misunderstanding. Apparently, they would like a carryout, and I was wondering if it was possible we can add that on there.
They cannot do carry out. This is a restaurant permit inside the grocery store, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can't do carry out on that permit.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Fine.
Are you two the only owners of the business?
Yes.
Okay. Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for limited separation? Like, will you have a separate bar area away from the restaurant?
No.
It'll just be, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. got it.
Waitress to the table.
Who owns the grocery store? Who owns the grocery store?
We are.
You own it together?
Yeah, it's connected, grocery store and a restaurant on the same place.
Okay. Why is your name not on the application for the alcohol permit?
It was requested that she be the only owner of the actual restaurant. And they both own you both own the grocery store, correct?
No.
No?
She's the only one.
Us.
Okay, pardon me. So she's the only owner of both, I guess.
Okay, so first you say no, you both own the grocery store. Now you're saying just you, ma'am, you own the grocery store.
Yeah, she's the only one on the grocery store. I'm not. Yeah.
Then what's your role with the business?
Well, I'm working there with, she's my wife, so I'm there too. So I'm working.
He helped me. He's the manager.
Manager?
Mhm.
Do you lease this building or you own this building?
We lease.
No,
You rent it?
Yeah, I rent.
Whose name is on the lease?
The name on the list is my name.
Your name and
Yeah.
then Abner Ochoa?
Yeah, it's my brother-in-law.
That's your brother-in-law.
Yeah.
That's your brother?
Yeah, he's my brother.
What's his role in this business?
He works there. Actually, we make a there was misunderstanding when we got the lease for the building, and I don't know why his name was in the lease. So I was trying to take him out because I don't know what happened, and but his name is on the lease, so ain't my name.
Okay.
Is it to be amended? Are you planning to take them off the lease?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Well, the lease was signed in 2019, so there was a mistake when the lease was signed, but it's been since 2019. and you've not fixed the lease?
The thing is that they changed ownership, for the building, and then the older owner sent the same paperwork to the new owners. And then they didn't say anything to me because I want to do it, just take him out of the lease, because, but they didn't say anything. So that's the only issue. The only reason is he's in the lease.
So this lease expired the one you signed in 2019 expired June 30th of 2025. Did you sign a new lease in 2025?
Yeah, with the new owners.
But with Abner's name on it still?
Yeah.
So you still didn't change it then either?
Yeah, I didn't.
So you're on the lease, he's on the lease, she owns the business on paper.
Mm-hmm.
She's not on the lease.
No, she's not.
You've had someone on the lease you think should be removed for the past 7 years. He's still on the lease. He also has criminal convictions, and he does not qualify for an alcohol permit.
Okay.
So, your answers to our questions are not making any sense as far as ownership goes. Do you own this business?
No, I'm not. The only thing my name is on the list, but she owns the business. I mean, on the paperwork, she is the owner.
I understand on the
Yeah.
paperwork she's the owner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking in actuality who owns this business.
Well, I'm not. My name is only on the list, like I say. But I work there with her. I help her. But she is the owner, and that's the only thing. And I didn't know that he had something to do with the felonies or something like that.
Tell me what you say you work there. Tell me what you do. What are your responsibilities?
I'm doing my role is like a manager, helping her with the people who work there, see if everything goes, they doing the job what they supposed to do. That's my role there.
You're in charge of the people
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
So-
Most of the.
Do you do hiring and firing?
She's the one who does the hiring and firing, and I do the firing as well if I need to.
You do what? I'm sorry.
I'm firing people if I need to, because she's been telling me that I can do that. But she's the one who does the hiring most of the time.
And then what do you do every day at the business?
Her?
Yeah.
¿Qué hace todos los días?
Pues, no le puedo explicar.
Well, she does everything, she does the closing at 9, and she goes to the paperwork that we need to do in there. So, do she take all the hours the people, make every day, the payroll, she send it to the accounting, who do all the checks for the employees.
What does Abner do there?
Yeah.
What does Abner do there?
She works there as well, she help in a cashier, and she help sometimes in the kitchen, and he does multiple stuff there.
Abner, whose name is on the lease, is a cashier.
Yeah, he works there in the cashier, and he works in the restaurant as well. Like the same I do, I work every.
How did this mistake happen where Abner gets on this lease? You said it was a mistake. How did that happen?
Empezamos como socios.
Actually, we start as partners, when we start. We start as a partner. He was my partner. She was partner with her. And then when we signed the lease, she was still a partner with us, and that's why he is in the lease. So that's the main.
So he was a partner, he was a part owner, and now he's no longer a part owner.
Yeah.
He's still on the lease, but now he's just a cashier.
I know. It's something that I didn't think that needs to be taken care of.
But this isn't something that just happened. This was 7 years ago.
contrato de que
Yeah.
lo quería remover y no
I think
quisieron.
what happened was they misprioritized and it just got away from them. I think is what they're saying.
Yeah, I talked to the new owners of the building, and I told them I want to remove him, and they told me no, that I don't need to remove him. Because I told him that he's not my partner anymore, and I told him that I don't want him on the lease, and they told me no.
Okay, so, well, the problem for us is that the owner, the applicant on the permit, the owner of the alcoholic beverage application, or permit, has to have a valid lease. She is not on the lease. Not only that, the other person on the lease is automatically disqualified from being able to hold an alcohol permit.
Okay.
So, does the board have any more questions?
No.
Does anybody want to make a motion? If not, I'll make one.
I'll make a motion to deny for all the reasons that Officer Sunier offered. I think that the business, the paperwork just needs to be in order to move forward properly. And right now, we're in an improper place to move forward with this.
Second that for the same reason. I think it's moral character. I think it's how it's described in the denial.
Okay. So it's been moved and seconded to deny. All those in favor of the denial?
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry.
So it's been denied 3-0 today. The application, your application will go before the commission, state commission. They'll review the testimony from today. On February 17th, you'll be notified of their decision, and you will have the ability to appeal if you choose to do so.
Just,
All right?
okay, just change everything on the, okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, I gotta go to Lincoln Square. Calling RR49. I'm going over to Lincoln Square in the back.
Oh, you're going back that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna skip up one.
Oh, okay.
Calling RR493-3102 Lincoln Irvington LLC, doing business as Lincoln Square Pancake House, 5648 East Washington Street. So I can find it.
Morning, you need sworn in, or were
Yes.
you do need sworn in?
I was sworn in.
You weren't sworn in, okay.
This is Pete Aposto, who is the Director of Operations for Lincoln Square Pancake House.
Let us get to our violation reports. Do you know why you're here, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So the location had a violation. What was the violation?
We had a new employee that didn't follow policy. I was immediately terminated.
Can you walk us through what happened?
Yeah, she was just, person came in, they ordered a mimosa. Our policy is 100% card everybody. She did not. She provided the mimosa, and then violation occurred. After that, we brought up our handbook, showed her where the policy is terminated. We terminated her, and end the story. We then, just because that happened, we have 16 other licenses, as you know, in Indiana. Because of all 16, we actually reiterated and redouble our efforts to make sure everyone understands, every manager, everyone understands how strict we are with that policy. We have no other violations, any other location, all 16. This first one, and we dealt with it, and not happy about it, but it happened.
What happened with the employee permit? Because this employee's permit was also expired, and they did not have it on them.
She was a
at the
new
time.
employee. She was supposed to bring it in. She shouldn't have even been served. She should have had the manager serve her. That was another reason she was fired. Yeah, she was doubly in fault. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so-
she was just started like probably the day before. She was supposed to put in a permit, and we didn't even know she had her table ordered it. What happens in that policy, when they get hired, they have about 3-4 days to bring in their permits. Until that time, the manager who has a permit, valid permit, should be serving all those for them. But she didn't go to the manager and didn't follow policy at all.
Got it. So now, is there an internal policy within Lincoln Square to track employee
Yes.
permits a little better?
Oh, yeah, there's very good, there's actually a spreadsheet and a policy handbook. We have followed a spreadsheet every single store. It's audited by me at every store.
Okay.
Yeah, at every store, probably on a weekly basis, I go check them, make sure everyone's on there, who's on here, who can't serve. We try not to hire anybody who can't. we really don't, our sales, our mimosa sales are less than 3%. We very rarely sell them many, very few, but we have it because there's a few customers that do like them.
Mhm.
But it's very minimal of our sales, but still worth seeing. Now, that's why we added to all our stores. You know.
Got it.
I don't have any more questions. We're good. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 490-5850, Mon Ami Inc., doing business as Silk Show Club, address 3512 Madison Avenue.
This one is going to be continued for a pending violation.
Calling DL 490-5028 DNN LLC, doing business as DNN Liquors, address 2702 West Moore Street. DNN, there we go. Come on.
Good morning again. Alex Intermel with Bose McKinney and Evans, and I have Gary Tiplick. He's the owner of D&N Liquors. This is a violation. There are two violations here. One is signage, the tobacco signage specifically, the little stickers and whatnot that you have to have on the door. What happened there is there was a smash and grab actually at the store last spring, and when the door was replaced, the stickers didn't get put back up promptly, and when excise came out to take a look at things, they weren't there, and they were cited. The stickers were immediately put back on, and that was remedied, and that is all good. Then there was also an issue with the employee permit. That was also remedied immediately. Employee permits were updated, and Mr. Tiplick checks every month, makes sure that everyone has their employee permits and their training on hand, up to date, current at the store, and no one takes the floor, can start working until they have those permits in hand and ready to go. So that was the change in policy.
What's this process for checking those permits? What was it in the past, and what is it today?
It was in the past that with the Safe Serve that you had, was it like time to get that along with your alcohol permit, but now I'm requiring that you have to have both before you start.
How many locations do you own?
2.
2. You have a manager at each location, or are you there?
I have a manager at each location, and I'm at each store every other day, roughly.
How many employees do you have
For this location,
at each location?
total like 15.
Okay, so you have a policy in place now on checking the expiration dates, checking to make sure that you have both the employee permit and the certificate
Correct.
are both active. And where you have a set location where those can be accessed, what if you're not there?
Yes, I have them on a door to be posted.
And then is it your responsibility or the manager's responsibility now to check, to keep on top of those to make sure they're not expired?
Both, but ultimately I'm responsible.
How many employees you got?
Like
Oh,
15.
I'm sorry. And then, how many violations you have on your other business? Violations?
No.
Any?
I don't think so. Do you? No
Nothing-
serving or anything in the past?
Nothing I can think of in the last 8, 10 years.
How long have you had this permit?
1998.
And this is your first violation here?
In the last 8, 10 years, I don't, I couldn't specify a date.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had one more. So the officer was responding to multiple complaints about underage service. What is your policy for checking IDs?
40 and under.
40 and under. So is there, like at the point of sale, are they scanning, or is it just up for the manager to just look at the ID before
For
processing?
Each person working there to look at the ID.
Okay.
If they look 40 or under.
Okay, and what is the policy for when somebody does serve someone underage?
Termination.
Okay, and that's in your written employee policy?
Yes.
Okay.
We think, just to piggyback on that, we saw that in the report. We suspect but don't know that complaint was related to a recently terminated disgruntled employee.
Okay.
Well, and there was no evidence found of my
Yeah.
sales to minors, so.
With that, is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 I went out of order.
Thank you.
All right, calling RR 4917130, Joe H.N. Inc., doing business as Timeout Lounge, address 6243 Allisonville Road.
Anyone here for Timeout Lounge? Okay.
All right.
So continue.
Calling RH 4922077, Circle Block Hotel LLC, doing business as Conrad, Indianapolis, address 50 West Washington Street.
Hello. Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
So for the record, Alex Ittermill, and I have Ryan Fitzgerald, he's general manager of the Conrad downtown. You may be, I see you scanning the report there. This is actually related to the Capitol Grill, which is embedded inside of the hotel, and they utilize the hotel's permit. This was another employee permit situation. It was actually the manager at that time, John Mahoney. He did not have his employee permit updated when they came in, when excise came in and took a look at things. Mr. Mahoney is no longer manager. It's a fairly recent change, but at the Capitol Grill, but he did remedy and have his permit in place. The violation was paid. And then Ryan can tell you his team works hand in glove with the Capitol Grill team to make sure that all employee permits are current, training is there, and that the evidence of that, the paperwork is on site, able to be viewed by excise if they stop in. So.
It looked like it's like 2 or 3 years expired.
Yeah.
How did it go that long?
Breakdown in checking in the policy. According to I've got an email from Mr. Mahoney. Which I don't think explains why it went 2 years without being renewed, but he moved from employee to manager and didn't renew his employee permit. I'm not sure if he thought that because he was a manager and not a server anymore that he didn't need it, but he was informed that yes, he did need that. He renewed it that day or the next day after the violation was issued, and now Ryan and his team are double checking, making sure that the Capitol Grill folks, everyone working in there does have their permits.
Yeah, it's a problem when the person in charge is supposed to be checking doesn't understand the rules.
Yeah.
So explain to me, you're the general manager of the hotel.
That's correct.
How do you oversee both the hotel and the restaurant? How does that work?
So we require them now. We've obviously reviewed our policy, but we look at that on a monthly basis with all of their, any additions to team members. We've also taken it a step further to calendar those expirations to give us a 60-day heads up that they're coming. So both our team, our Director of Human Resources, Director of Food and Beverage, as well as their management team are working in conjunction now together to make sure that this does not repeat.
Is there some sort of written outline on whose responsibility, who has what responsibility, or?
We do. We have an SOP that we take responsibility. It's our liquor license, but we also require them to follow the same relative policy that we have. We ask them to write that policy for their own business, but we have our own that assumes responsibility for oversight of this.
Any further questions? Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 4912302, Core of Indiana Enterprises, Inc., doing business as Rock Lobsters, address 820 Broad Ripple Avenue. How you doing?
Yes, it's fine, sir.
What's your name?
Steve Wentland,
And your relation to the business?
owner and
manager.
Let me look at something really quick. You had a second violation. More recent violation. Was that just paid?
I believe the only one we have was the character issue, but it was paid immediately.
Okay.
For the previous owner.
There was a violation for no employee permit.
For what, I'm sorry?
For no employee permit.
I've got one that was paid in January 2025, and then I've got one, looks like it was entered August of 25, and it still shows pending. I don't have. What was a violation? For determination of reputation and character and high and fine reputation.
Right. That one, I don't have the gentleman's name, but I've talked to him several times on the phone, and he has informed me that he would get back to me that they were doing an investigation in that prior case.
That was against Robert Sabatini, who's
Correct.
no longer involved in the business, correct?
He is employed by me, but he is not as a management.
Okay, explain to me how that works.
I bought the bars from him. He's owned them for 30 years. Just kept him on board to help with kind of day-to-day receiving the deliveries type stuff. And most of his hours are served while we're not open, like we don't open until 5. So he's usually there in the daytime just to be there for the cleaning people to come, the food deliveries, and help with some basic stuff like that. My deal was to keep him on for a little while after we bought it, just because kind of didn't want to just kick him to the curb.
Okay, well, reading through this report, number one is pending, so we can't hear this violation until it's settled. What I would like to do is continue this one to March. I will talk to the prosecutors, see what the status is on this violation, and then also I would like to sit down and talk to you because of the nature of the violation and his involvement, to make sure I'm comfortable with where we're at as far as ownership.
The case that they brought that to us for is still pending. It's not even been to like trial yet. So I was kind of confused how they can do that when he's not even been proven guilty yet.
So, well, you have the criminal aspect and the criminal charges, and then you have the administrative violation, which involves the alcohol permit. So we're just here on the alcohol violation.
Yes, ma'am.
But again, I want to sit down and have a conversation with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure that I'm comfortable with the ownership structure and his involvement in the business. So let's go ahead and continue your renewal to March 2nd.
Okay.
What's your expiration date? Are you currently open and operating?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you on an extension?
I believe so, yes, ma'am.
Do you know when your extension expires?
Believe.
February.
End of February?
As I said, that was the 22nd.
So you'll have to get an extension. Okay, we'll continue and see, and in the meantime.
Both of them, or for the?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of, it doesn't really make sense to sit here and
Okay.
listen to one, and then we'll do them both at the same time. So just get with me at some point, we'll set a meeting.
Anytime I can make it available. You just let me know when, or do you want me to reach out to you, or?
Yeah, just reach out to me, you can email me, or.
Can I get one of your cards?
Yep, you sure can. You're welcome.
Calling DL 492-5514 KJ Petroleum Inc., doing business as BS Food Mart, address 3810 North German Church.
Hello. Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting? Were you here at the beginning?
Yeah.
You were sworn in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat for me.
What are your names?
My name is Kulwan Singh. His name is Jaswant Singh.
And what are y'all relation to the business?
We are the both owners.
Both are owners?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know why you're here?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
We not had to sand my front windows. The officer tell me you have to put all sand on front window, and your purple license you have to put nearby register.
Okay, So we had a couple of issues when officers were there. We had the signs, you didn't have your signs posted. Those are posted now?
Yes, sir.
Your no smoking signs?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
And then your permit, your alcohol permit, you have that posted?
Yes, ma'am.
And that was another issue, it wasn't posted, correct?
We already posted over there.
This is a convenience store?
Yes.
How did all this happen?
Our front window is somebody like broke. We have the poster over there. We put the new doors and forgot to put the signs over there.
You understand you have to have them posted?
Yes, ma'am. No.
Where the public can see them?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have any other questions, you guys?
Thanks. So even though it's just signage, I know this is still serious.
Yes, sir.
You can lose your license over
Yeah, I know.
signage.
That's why we put immediately. signs
Okay,
over there.
cool. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep. Calling RR 491-8922 Jenny B LLC, doing business as OB's Pub, address 2102 North Midhofer.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Absolutely.
All right. What is your name, ma'am?
Mary Doncelar,
What is your relationship to the business?
owner, manager,
And how long have you owned it?
coming on 17 years.
Okay. Do you know why you're here?
I'm a little confused, but
Okay.
I believe it was you that I spoke to that explained to me that it was an open violation from 2024 that was paid, and I brought the,
Yeah, it's
Okay,
paid.
okay.
So the way that this works, I know you were a little confused. The way that it works is once you're issued a violation from excise, the commission sends you a settlement agreement. You sign that, you pay it, then you come to the board and we discuss what happened.
okay,
So there's two separate things. You've got the payment of the violation and then the renewal.
okay. Because I got my license last year. That's where I was confused.
Because, yeah, so now you typically come before the board every other year as long as you don't have a violation. It got missed. It should have come last year.
It's fine. I had,
Yep.
it kind
I
of
just want to
threw
make
me.
sure you understand.
I do now.
Okay, all right, great. Okay, so what happened with the violation?
As far as how did they obtain the violation?
What happened? What happened when excise officers were there?
They came in asking for video footage from an incident that happened in my parking lot. I set that up for them. That happened on a Saturday into a Sunday. They were there on a Tuesday, and they went through all of my cameras, and that's how they violated me. On my bartender serving the waitress at 3:13 in the morning, her shift drink, yes.
Okay, so they were there investigating a shooting that happened outside?
Correct.
Did they find that the bar had any involvement in the shooting?
No.
But while they were there, they saw that you were selling after hours?
Not me, but...
Not you, but your employee, but which means you're
'Cause I was
responsible.
Correct.
What happened to those employees?
They were suspended for a while, and money hurts up when you're used to having money every day. It hits, so.
How long they been working for you?
Ashley, 4 years. Davion, this who we figured out was the waitress. She's been there 12 years.
Did they know they wasn't supposed to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What about the smoking inside the restaurant?
That was absolutely, they know they're not supposed to be doing that either. And they know I have now 24 cameras inside my bar. And that I can pop in anytime if I'm not there and look and see what they're doing.
Got it.
How often are you there?
I'm there every day. My hours vary. I don't keep the same hours. They don't know when I'm coming or when I'm going.
Is this your only location?
Yes, ma'am.
I know you're probably not food focused, but you have to have the minimum food
Oh,
requirement.
I know, yes, because I know that I did the dried powdered milk, the ramen noodles. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you know what food you're required to have.
Yes, ma'am.
All that's been corrected. And then probably the big one.
I hope so, because we're going on 2 years, so yes, it has been.
Make sure that they're not expired.
I know their shelf life's good for 3, so I keep an eye on that too.
So then, I guess probably the big one in the report are the server training certificates and the employee permits. Is it, whose responsibility is to keep track of the employee permits?
Mine, but it's also theirs. They are adults. You should know when your license is, but yes, I do have to remind them. It's like having children.
Yeah. And you have copies of all of those?
Yes.
How do you check those to make sure they're not expired? Do you have a
Because
system?
I have copies of them right there in the file folder, and I have it on the outside when each year that it comes up and expires.
So do you go through them periodically, like once a month?
If my employees would change, but they haven't changed, so they have the same expiration. Their expiration hasn't changed, so I know on the back of my folder when their expiration's coming up.
I guess my question is, how often do you look at that?
Right.
I mean, I see it every day.
So it's posted somewhere in your office?
How many employees you got?
5.
So you got all their expirations committed to memory?
No, it's on the back of my envelope.
Yeah.
I've got it in a folder. They're in the folder, but then I have their names on the outside when they expire.
So it's like hanging up, so when you see it every day is what
Yes,
you're
it's
saying?
in a folder on the door.
Okay. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Yes.
Okay.
You got any other violations in the
I
past?
have in 17 years, yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 3 of them were on bartenders serving minors. One of them was where they tried to say I falsified information. I proved that I did not falsify information. So those were the...
Last violation for this location was 2011.
Oh, okay. All right.
I try to stay very vigilant on this stuff.
We appreciate that.
Are there any more questions?
I'm just glad it was clarified to me, though, because I know that I told you, I said I didn't understand.
Sure.
So,
Is there a motion?
Motion to approve?
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Calling RR 490-08205 Pearl Street Entertainment Group LLC, doing business as Pearl Street Pizzeria and Pub, address 36 South Pennsylvania, Suite 110.
Did I send you guys this one?
Is that carried over from another one? This is not in this one.
Yeah, I think I might have skipped it. I'll send it to you guys real quick.
Okay.
Philip, were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
I was, yeah.
What is your name and your relationship to the business?
David Andrus, owner.
While we're getting that, can you tell us what happened?
So it looks like we had violations for serving after hours and failure to clear the drinks off the bar by 3:30, and employee permit wasn't done properly. So.
The after hours, is that something you had to do regularly, or just kind of got caught this time? Or?
So I'm not trying to make excuses, but just bringing context, that was the night of the Big Ten championship with IU and Ohio State, and it was the single busiest night we've ever had. So, I mean, obviously, I suspended the bartender that served after 3 a.m., and we've implemented new procedures where, last call is 15 minutes. Everything's 15 minutes ahead, just to avoid anything like that ever happening again. So.
I know that was a big event, but being downtown, there's lots of big events, right?
Correct, yeah, all the time.
So you need to make sure that you have something in place where you can handle big crowds and big events.
Do you have any other violations?
Yeah, there was an employee permit. He had applied for his liquor license, and we had the receipt, and my front of the house manager.
How long ago was that?
When was the violation?
Yeah, how long ago?
I think it was in like September.
Oh, well, it was recent.
It was recent, yeah. It was the same day they came in to review the cameras to get the other violation. That's how they caught that violation. And it was corrected on site. The employee, I guess, accidentally put that he was out of state, had an out-of-state license or something. Mm-hmm. So they corrected that day, and his permit was issued. So.
I was there when they issued the violation. I feel like there was more than one employee that had issues. I'm trying to send this report to them. Quick, see if they should have it now. Go back and look at it.
think there might have been someone whose ServSafe had expired, but she was not on, she wasn't working that day, I don't think, because we went, I believe the front of the house manager went through all the files with the officer.
Yeah.
And that was the only violation with anyone that was working that day. I think we have staff that are, you know, I know we have one girl that she was on maternity leave, so she was out for several months. We've got a lot of, you know, front of the house that are on pickup status.
Okay. So, yeah, so according to the report, they had Michael, who was working on an expired permit.
Yeah, that was the one.
That was with the out-of-state driving record.
Yeah.
Then we had Steven, who was working off a receipt that had been dated 12/3/25, but he'd been there for almost 2 years. We had Caitlin, who was expired November of 2025. And then there was one training certificate in the restaurant, which was expired for the entire staff. So there were no training certificates for any of the employees. Whose responsibility is it to maintain these records and make sure they're accurate?
Ultimately mine. I mean, the front of the house manager is who does it. But again, those people, we have a lot of staff that work on an interim basis. I know for a fact, Caitlin, she just had a child. She hasn't been there for years. But we can still keep files in case they ever want to pick up. And we have gone through since then and updated everyone's safe certification to make sure we have a copy of it and make sure everyone has current liquor licenses.
How come you wasn't checking that before?
We were. I think the ServSafe certification was one that my front of the house manager didn't realize that was a necessity to, you know, at the same level as the liquor license. Because I think, aren't there some that have no expiration dates, like on the ServSafe?
No,
from
every
back
3
in the day?
years.
No? Okay.
So manager Munoz, that's your manager. Have you completed a manager's questionnaire for him? Because there is, at the time of this report, there was not one on file.
Okay. I don't know if that was on the...
We will get it done this week.
Okay. So we're still missing the manager's questionnaire, but everything else has been corrected.
Is my questionnaire not on there, or you just need both of ours?
If he's operating as a manager, then he needs to have a manager's questionnaire on file.
Any more questions? Any questions? Any more
No.
questions? Okay. Is there a motion? I'll make a motion to, there's a lot of small issues here. I'm going to make a motion for 1 year. Because there's a lot of management issues here, which is a lot of basic stuff, but this can lead to other things. So I'll make a motion for a 1 year.
Second.
There's a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's assuming that manager's questionnaire gets submitted.
Yes.
Calling RR 490-5386 Milo Entertainment LLC, doing business as the Red Room, address 902 East Westfield Boulevard.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I hate my computer. See, all your setup, they all come secure. So you gotta log in.
Oh, sorry. I
That's
have to
okay.
say
It's all right.
send it.
It's all right. Ty's gonna do that, but I gotta figure out how to not get mine open like that.
All right, what is your name, sir?
Eric Hinton,
What is your relationship to the business?
partner and general manager.
Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
I was.
Okay. Do you know why you're here?
I do.
Why are you here?
We received a violation for not presenting the fact that we are food compliant for customers.
So you didn't have the minimum food service?
We did. A plainclothes officer arrived right after doors and asked the bartender a question. he forwarded them to a restaurant down there in Broad Ripple area. Since we are a nightclub, we don't serve dinner, but we do have all the food compliant items and menus in place. The bartender asked the officer if he wanted to see the items, check the items. The officer did not.
Well, you know, having the items is one part of it. It's having them available.
Correct.
And serve is the other part when they're requested.
Correct. We failed to do that.
What is your policy now that you've been made aware that if somebody requests it, it needs to be provided?
I put a menu behind the bars for the bartender to simply just hand the food compliant menu. We don't have a kitchen. We do have a microwave, and we have all the necessary, the hot sandwiches up to 25, the ramen noodles, the milk, everything. And we had a bartender training on what to say to customers when they ask for food.
Which I'm guessing is probably not very often.
Not very often. I did sell one Hot Pocket last month.
How much is your Hot Pocket?
They were $30.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Excise officer told me I could do up to 40. I decided 30. She was hungry.
Goodness.
That's tough.
All right, I know we're laughing about it, but
It's
it is
in
a
order to keep-
requirement.
yeah.
It's part of the permit. You have a restaurant permit. I know your business is not centered on food, but
That is on us completely, 100%.
All right. Is there any other questions? Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Calling RR 493-3102 Lincoln Irvington LLC. Yep. Sure did. Calling DL 493-1160 B15 Inc. Doing business as B15 Inc. Address 15 Beachway Drive.
You guys are back.
Yes, ma'am.
I know we touched on it a little bit earlier when you were up here, but remind us again of what the violation was for.
It happened last year in May. It was in the morning around 11 a.m. Excessive police officer sent an underage agent inside to buy a can of beer. It was a Bud Light margarita. She came to the register, my employee, our employee, served her, didn't check the ID, and just let her walk out and completed a sale, which is obviously a strict violation. There's no suspensions, there's straight up termination,
We have an agreement with every employee that we hire, and we do check our cameras and, do talk to them if we ever, see anything suspicious.
Because their excuse was they were just too busy. Nobody's that busy 11 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
They were dealing with the customer beforehand, they were distracted. There's no excuse. These are two basic rules for having a liquor store. Check IDs, and second is don't sell it to anybody who's intoxicated. Basic information.
Is the policy to check everyone's ID or just if you're under 40?
Everybody under 40.
Okay.
Yep.
What happens if they violate this policy?
They're
Terminated.
So this person was terminated?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Because you could break to one, then it's leniency. It's a message. It's a wrong message to all the other employees. Because now we have the green ticket posted on every register in both the businesses as a reminder. It's another step, of later, like, hey, check IDs. It's clearly stated there are three violations. Letting underage come into a store, then selling them is another. Because there's three violations attached to just one. By just serving somebody underage.
We have installed, we've figured out like a way to scan IDs too.
That was going to be my next question.
Yes,
we have.
It's called the Corona POS system. So you cannot complete a sale without scanning an ID. Transaction can go through without having to physically scan the ID.
So
Or if they have,
this is a new system that we are updating all stores.
So then, so you don't have that in place, you're going to put that in place?
No, we with the current system it doesn't scan all the state IDs. It's but Indiana and like only one or two state IDs that don't scan. Then the employee just checks it himself.
Okay, so it scans
99% of the IDs, just few states that.
and that's just because the system that we have right now, both the stores which are being updated, is PC America, very outdated. The new system that we're gonna start the new store is called Corona POS, and all 50 states and everything, even international, they do everything. That's the main reason us switching the POS system, because we don't want. There shouldn't be any argument with the employee and the employer. Why do you sell it underage? Now we have the system capabilities. ID should be scanned, and if they're not scanned, you sell underage. There's no excuse. We don't want to hear excuse.
But if you only card 40 and under, how do you get around scanning the ID? Is there an
Because
override?
we were getting a lot of.
No. So either you have to scan the ID, you have to punch in the date. You can't press cancel and just override it. You have to either scan it or have to enter their date. You have to ask the date.
So if they look over 40, you ask them their date of birth
Yep.
and enter a date of birth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You can't override that option. When you go to checkout, you have to either scan it or enter the ID.
But an employee who didn't care and was busy could just type in any date and override it, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir.
But you guys said that you actively monitor your...
Actively monitor, like I said, even the violation, we have it posted on all the register, the green ticket, just another step of, just a measure, and other than that, just eat their heads about it, every week, they hate us for it, but this is part of the job.
Yeah.
It's very basic, that's the disappointing part,
Well, at least y'all trying to take a step to curb.
Yes, sir.
Was there any other questions? Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Calling RR 493-5087 INH Investment LLC, doing business as morning breakfast and brunch, address 2654 Lake Circle Drive.
This one has 2 reports. Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Yes.
Esther Barber and Mr. Hugo Zavala. He owns 6 restaurants for over 9 years. The first one.
9 years, yeah, since 2017.
And apparently, it's the first violation that he got. You got.
I'm sorry?
It's the first violation.
Yeah, for this incident it is. I mean, we serve it was a new employee. She was 2 weeks in the job. She served their minor.
Okay, it looks like I'm showing 2 violation reports for this location.
One was the layout. We added the patio and we failed to notify you guys. And actually you were the one that came in and inspected.
Was there a shooting inside your location?
Oh, yes, there was 2 years ago.
Okay, what happened there?
An employee, a customer, she got upset and an employee, the customer was actually walking out and the employee decided to instigate it. And the customer pulled a gun on her and hit her in the head. While she hit her in the head with the gun fired into the ceiling.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
What was the result of that? Was the customer arrested?
We called the cops and they handled it. We never actually heard back. So we don't know what happened with the customer.
Let's see. It looks like on this first report, one that involved the gun, that when the officers did the investigation, they found some issues with an employment of a minor. So do you have someone working there on a restricted permit?
So we had one. We had an employee back then. It's actually my niece. She was 19 at the time, and she served the mimosas. We have mimosas there at that location. Technically, the manager was supposed to be the one, but it was a very busy day, and she thought it was, oh, let me do this real quick. We obviously advised her never to do that again. But she had a permit.
She had a restricted permit?
Correct.
Which she can serve those in the family dining area. You don't have a bar, do you?
We do not. So that's what we were also confused on that.
Did she make it? Did she make the drink?
She didn't. It was the manager making her drink. So that's why we were also confused on that violation.
Let me see.
What about the signage?
On
smoking ban, restaurant signage required?
yeah, that one was included with the layout one as well. That was already taken care of.
Okay, so here was the issue with your niece, the 19-year-old. So she had a restricted permit, so she could serve it, but the problem was, anytime you have anybody on a restricted permit, you have to have a manager there that's over 21 that also has an employee permit.
Correct.
And it was the manager that did not have their permit, apparently.
See, that's the thing, they all have a permit, so
It said, when they looked him up in the computer system, manager Vargas Hernandez did not have a permit.
no, I mean, she has one, so that's why I'm confused.
Maybe
if they
she
looked it up and
didn't
it's
have
not
one then,
there.
but has one now.
Right, no, I get it. I understand, yeah, I don't know what the issue was, but, I mean,
Yeah.
I have a copy of it.
Okay, so now, whose responsibility is it to keep track of all the employee permits?
I do myself, usually the general manager, 6 locations, I have, the general managers check them, and then I also have my assistant as well.
Okay, what does that process look like? How many servers do you have in total?
Altogether, oh
Yeah.
gosh,
Or each location, whatever answer is easier.
about 80 altogether.
Okay. So then, obviously, that's a lot for one person to
Correct.
take care of. So you have your manager at each location is responsible for...
Correct, I have a general manager and an assistant manager.
Is it like a written policy that says you're to check these once a month, once every 6 months?
Correct. So they do have a spreadsheet now, because we have one of the other locations, we had an incident to where they expire, and actually excise police came. That was fixed that very same day. So because of that violation, that was 3-4 years ago, we implemented to have a spreadsheet of every employee.
Okay. And then the other issue was the manager's questionnaire. So for each manager at each location, you have manager's questionnaires
Correct.
completed and submitted for each location?
We do now.
Okay, and you keep on top of those anytime the manager changes?
Yeah, correct. It's there, she gets on me.
Okay, good. I know,
Yeah,
I'm
and
sure she
also
does.
we are working to put together a class for everybody, so to make sure everybody fully understands what are their responsibilities.
Okay. And then, let's see, on the second violation, it was a compliance check. Excise came in with an underage.
Correct.
And on that one, the employee, what was the result of that one? The employee?
So she was retrained. She was a new employee. She's never served before. So she was retrained, never had an issue with her. She actually resigned about, I want to say last month. She was during college, so she's going for her hotel management. So she just moved on to her career.
Do you have a written policy?
Correct.
Okay, and does that say retraining?
Correct. So we do retrain one time.
Okay.
Because she used her judgment. She had just taken the test, and she said on the test, it says, use your judgment if someone looks 30 or older. And I was like, well, our policy is actually 40 and older. But I saw the picture of the excise that came in. Okay, I can kind of see it, but at the same time, she also had, no.
I know what they all look like. They look their age. They're not trying to trick anybody.
Okay.
So they don't send somebody in there that looks 30 years old.
Sure.
And that's one of my class. I told them, forget about how they look like. Check an IDs and make sure they are over 21 years of age.
You got any questions?
No, I think you kind of covered all of them. So if there are no more questions, is there a motion?
I'll make a motion for a 1 year due to the amount of violations and in nature. It just sounds like a management concern. I'm glad that there are some policies in place to tighten that up, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second. I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Sorry.
So 1 year, you've approved for 1 year.
Yeah, you've been approved for 1 year. Obviously, within that time, even past that time, excise can come in anytime they want, but this right here just gives you a probation, essentially.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's fine. That's fair.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 493-8160, End Zone Bar and Grill LLC, doing business as End Zone Bar and Grill, address 8311 Michigan Road.
This one's been continued.
Calling RR 493-8992, Indy Supermart Inc., address 2040 East Washington Street.
This one is still pending revocation before the commission. Let's continue.
Calling RH 4930252 Garnett Hospitality, doing business as Fusion Grill and Bar, address 2930 Waterfront Parkway, West Drive.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What is your name, sir?
Arun Kaushal.
What's your relationship to the business?
Owner.
You're the owner? Do you know why you're here?
We got a violation for minor loitering, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does that, do you know what happened?
Actually, I was there. What happened, it's around 8 p.m. We are very slow on Tuesdays, and a family came in, and we have an outside lake on the back. The bartender looked at them and told them, I will be back, and she went inside to grab some ice and something. They have a small 2-3 kids. One kid came on the bar and jumped on the stool. Same time, officers came, and when she came back, they say, why this kid was here, and family went out, and that was an unfortunate incident, you know. And they wrote her up.
It's unfortunate timing, isn't it?
Yeah, and the parents know about it. Kids should not be left there unattended.
Sure.
But,
So family came in, they were directed towards a table. She went outside to do something, and while she was gone, the child.
Yes. She went to grab ice, I think, something from the back office, you know.
What's your name?
Arun Kaushal.
Who's Mahan? M-A-H-A-N. This is not an officer, is it?
No, that's the bartender.
Her name is Emmy.
Yeah, it says she or he stated that this was not uncommon where kids would try to sit at the bar.
Yeah.
So you always have kids doing that?
No. This is normally kids don't come. Mostly the hotel guests they were hotel guests, and they came in, you know, it's inside the hotel bar, you know. So rarely happens, you know.
Do you have signs posted that say 21 and over only at the bar?
We have 21 plus sign there, but in the dining facility, people can put the kids, you know, it's like 80-seater restaurant.
Right, but do you have signs that say you have to be 21? Because, you know, being in a hotel, you have people coming from other states, where other states it might be okay for the child to sit at the bar.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with especially a lot of out-of-state people, you need to make sure that you've got that notice posted so they understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Because every time you get caught doing that, it's a violation. Because it's
Normally,
your responsibility.
I check it, my manager checks it. This happened, and I was there actually. When officer came, somebody watching camera, somebody is here, looks like cops. So they weren't plain clothes, you know. So I went there, talked to them, and they say, man, we had to write it out. Man, okay. But we normally watch everything. We have camera, when you can see right now, I can watch my bar.
Yeah.
We don't play.
But, you know, it's just, one thing I will say, and I'm not calling you a liar by any stretch, but the odds of an officer coming in there and it being the one and only time that that there's a kid sitting at the bar happens to be the time the officer comes in there, the chances of that are pretty slim. Which means my guess it probably happens from time to time.
No, I tell you also, I got the back story. One of the bartender complained about it, maybe. And something we did not investigate much, you know. But other bartender told us she was sitting in the parking lot. I don't know how it can happen, but somebody complained about it also.
Yeah, it says the beginning of the report says the officers were there to observe minors at the bar, so they're there to observe it. They see it, and an employee says it's not uncommon for it to happen. So it sounds like this is something that happens on a regular. All the evidence is pointing to this is something that happens at a regular basis.
Yeah.
No.
This wasn't just a one.
Yeah, this never happens. I'm always there, you know. So, but there was something.
But sir, do you understand what we're saying?
Yeah, I understand, ma'am. There was something fishy on that day, which I did not blame anybody. We don't have evidence, but people saying this happening, that happening, all stop politics, Other bartender talking about,
Do you have any other violations in the past?
No, we don't.
Okay. Are there any other questions? Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion for a 1 year.
Agreed. I'll second.
1 year?
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
So this means you'll be approved for 1 year only, which means excise officers are going to come back and check. So hopefully you don't get another violation for minors sitting at your bar between now and then, because
No
you
problem.
probably won't like the outcome
No,
of the
it will
next
not,
meeting.
but if the bartender was there, then it should not have happened.
So make
He was
sure
not
your
there.
employees understand,
Yes,
make
ma'am.
sure that there's proper signage posted, and make sure that your employees stay on top of it.
Sure.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Calling DL 493-3124, Saraga North LLC, doing business as Saraga International Grocery, address 8448 Center Run Drive.
Requested a continuance.
All right. Calling RR 493-39956, RC Legacy Holdings, Inc., doing business as Bubba's Bar and Grill, address 10030 East Washington Street.
They've requested a continuance. Just the renewals without violation.
Yeah, so I'll make a motion to pass the renewals without, is there a motion to pass the renewals without violations?
I move to approve the renewals without violations.
All right, there's a motion.
Second.
Is there a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. I'll second it. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. All right.